Hi, I'm Nadia Eastwich, and this is my creative diary. I'm back on my channel, and I know it's been a while, but I gotta tell you that I have been creating and exploring new techniques and new materials. It's been behind the scenes though, but finally I've put myself together. I got out of my comfort zone, and I'm here, present on this platform, creating content for you. So from now on, I'll be bringing you along for all of my creative projects, drawings, paintings, fiber art, and everything else that my creative mind and hands are up to these days. I'd like to think about this channel as a creative diary where we slow down and enjoy the process together. All right, let's get to it. I'm sharing some behind the scenes from a commissioned graphite drawing I worked on recently. This time the client is actually my neighbor, which was such a treat. She handed me some beautiful photos straight from her family album. What a lucky moment. The one I'm using as a reference was taken back in 1938. Every time I get to draw something like this, it feels like I'm holding a little piece of history in my hands, preserving it, honoring it. This isn't a tutorial, so I'm just going to show you a bit of the process. And by a bit, I mean the parts I remember to film before getting completely absorbed. Drawing something this small with so many little details requires a lot of patience and, let's be honest, a bit of stubbornness from old perfectionistic traits. It's all about layering values with tones of shading. The reference photo was already pretty dark, but here's the thing, you can't get true black with graphite. At best, it's a very determined dark gray. And even to get that, I had to work hard, and my hands was basically doing cardio. At the start, you'll never really know how long a drawing will take. I thought, oh, this one will be fun. So many lovely details, two faces, a beautiful patterned couch. But I clearly underestimated the couch. That couch was a character of its own. I planned for 5-6 hours. It took me at least double that, maybe more. Let's not talk about it. And those deep black areas in the photo, how do you draw that? Well, there's a little trick. You don't draw what you think you see. You just focus on shading flat and building up the values. It's less glamorous than it sounds, but it works. Alright, let's get back to it. Before I start drawing again, I always sharpen my pencils. For those who follow me on Instagram, you probably know I like to sharpen my graphite pencils to super sharp points. It really helps, especially since I'm working with such tiny details. Okay, this isn't the best angle to show the process, but I think you get the idea. Hold the pencil steadily in one hand while you move the knife with the other. Take your time, it's meant to be a meditative practice, almost therapeutic. Do it slowly for safety. After sharpening, use sandpaper to perfect the tip until it's extremely sharp. Now let's get back to work. Well, I guess I forgot to record more of the drawing process. My bad. I wanted to finish the work fast since it's a commission. Anyway, here's the part where I edit my signature and the date in the bottom left corner, how I usually do. And that's it. I almost forgot to mention that I've removed graphite smudges from the blank edges of the page because I like my work to look neat and clean. The kneaded eraser I'm using here works great for gently removing any graphite marks that occurred while I was drawing. And the final step before sending the work to the customer is to spray it with a fixative to prevent graphite from smudging. Here I use the clear acrylic coating by Krylon, and after 15 minutes of drying, it's done. And that's it. I think it turned out adorable and the customer will be happy. I would love to hear if you have an old photo like that, one that brings back special memories. Tell me in the comment section below. I would love to read it. If you're new to this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm gonna share tons of different drawings. Plus, your support means that I can create more detailed videos about my drawing process. Fun stuff.